Hi. Okay. I know it's been ages since I've done a video, and I always say that every time, don't I? But yeah, truly sorry. I'm gonna try and get a good angle because it's so bright outside, and I haven't washed the car either. So, hey, what can you do? I'm gonna go and wash it today anyway. But okay. Excuse me if I sneeze because I don't know what is going on today. I've just been sneezing, but apart from that, so you know from my last video, I've been fasting a lot, and I want to tell you, as of yesterday, which was, I think was the 14th or something like that, 14th of August, I've met my weight loss goal. Weight loss, I won't say fat loss, but I will say weight loss, even though it's clearly been a lot of fat. But I met my weight loss goal of 11 stone. During carnivore diet, I felt like I've been carnivore since 2019 in December, so that would be like 7 years this December. Initially I lost about 70 pounds within the first year, and then after that I stalled out and I tried everything. I stalled out about 14 stone, and for the Americans or anybody else who doesn't use stones and pounds, I don't know what it is in kilograms, but all I know is 14 pounds equals 1 stone, so you can calculate it yourself. But I was trapped at 14 stone for what seemed like about 4 years. Just my weight would go up and it would down, and it would just stay at 14 stone, a little bit above, a little bit below, but always 14, and I could never get down. And I used to say to myself and my husband, you know, I got to 12.5 stone and then it went back up to 14 again. So it's just like a battle to get out of the 14s. So I note this down in my little diary. So I've got a little diary I keep, and I've kept it ever since I started. So I've been writing all of my progress down, everything I've done, so I can look back and see if I can gain anything or use anything. What I hadn't realised was prolonged fasting was staring at me in the face the whole time, but I don't know why I overlooked it, because I was intermittent fasting. I was doing like 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day sometimes, and I would just be maintaining. So it'd be like I felt great, felt awesome, the seizures had stopped, the hypothyroid symptoms are gone, the anxiety had gone, the suicidal thoughts are gone, the thoughts that I was gay had gone, all of them thoughts all gone, the darkness lifted, like the brain fog that you feel, gone, everything just gone. And plus 70 pounds of weight, everything was all gone, but I was just coasting at this overweight weight, and I just couldn't shift it. But health wise, awesome. All my blood work was fabulous. Obviously my lipids were up, but upon learning about cholesterols and lipids and stuff like that, I understand, in my opinion, as a non-professional, I'm not a scientist or a doctor or anything, it looks to me, from what I've observed over the years, if you're on a carnivore diet and your LDL, bad cholesterol, goes up, I think that's protective. Like, I think it's like your body building up its like defense system, because if it looks to me like if your cholesterol is low, you just get sick and you die. But when your cholesterol is high, you thrive. So it seems to me like cholesterol is protective. So anyway, my lipids are all up, but again, I feel fabulous. So back to the fasting. Yeah, so I've been experimenting with fasting for about 4 cycles now, and I call it 4 cycles because I've been doing it ever since maybe 4 periods ago. So I've just been counting it through my periods, so about 4 months, 4 cycles. And I'm just thinking, why wasn't I doing this before? I mean, Dr. Jason Fung has been saying it for a million years. Lower your insulin. I knew this, but somehow I never paid attention. So 4 cycles ago, I said to myself, let me just try something, you know, because what can it hurt? And yeah, I've met my weight loss goal, and I think obviously my body fat is down because I'm down like a good few dress sizes. I'm completely what you would class as a slim person now. My children say it's weird to hug me or look at me because I just look like a different person now, even though they've seen the changes every day. They live with it. It's like if someone hasn't seen you for ages, they'll be like, oh my gosh, look at you, you look completely different. My children and my family see me every day, but even they still look at me and think it's a bit weird to say that I'm half the person I am or I was. So like as of yesterday, I weigh 10 stone 11.8 pounds, and I'm happy with that, but there's still a fair amount of body fat. I think there's a fair amount of body fat. My arms don't look very fat, but they, you know, I've still got a bit of body fat here. My legs are much skinnier. I don't know. I'm happy with where I've gotten, but I think I'd want to lower the body fat a little bit more, because I think there's a fair amount of body fat, even though I'm down to a UK size 10. My daughter is about, I'm 5'6". My daughter is probably about 5'5", and she weighs 9 stone, and she's a UK size 8. I think she looks perfect for her height and weight. She's perfect. I'm not trying to be like her because I'm a big woman, but I am trying to shift some of that body fat. I've got a lot more body fat than her, even though it doesn't look like it when I stand up. But anyway, I'm droning on. I can hear myself. But I wanted to just say, yeah, because I don't want to be a gatekeeper. And I've noticed that a lot of people are being a gatekeeper on this fat loss thing. I feel like I've tried everything, and I'm 47 now. So I can say, through my own experience, if you've got fat to lose, if you've got body fat to lose, the best thing you can do is some prolonged fasting. At least 3 days minimum. I broke my fast yesterday, and I had broken my fast at 18 days. I have everything recorded. I did an 18-day fast, and I lost, I haven't even calculated how much I lost, but during the last week it was about 10 pounds. Like, yeah, this last week I checked, it was 10 pounds. So for the whole 18 days, I don't know how much I lost, but my blood ketones were a minimum of 6 millimoles a litre, because I checked them like at the beginning of the fast, during the middle of the fast, and at the end of the fast. I wasn't going to break my fast yesterday, but my husband kept insisting, "Now you got to break your fast, you got to break your fast, we've got dinner to go to tomorrow, blah blah blah." But I was like, I don't want to break my fast because I feel good, but I break it anyway. So when I break it, my ketones were at 5.9. My blood sugars average at about between 81 and 85 milligrams per deciliter during the fast. My blood pressure was normal, but it was on the lower side of normal. I always took salt and electrolytes every day. I think it's important, if you're going to do a long fast, take salt and electrolytes every day, because I think you're just going to need it. It helps you get through the fast. It helps you to get through the fast very easily. So yeah, and I don't want to gatekeep. So if you want to lose weight, especially if you change your diet as well, carnivore diet is perfect. Carnivore diet, fasting, and going to the gym is like the trinity of health, in my opinion. Like carnivore diet, you eat meat, you eat fat, and you're done. You train or stay active and make sure you fast, which means just not eating late into the night and just going as long as you can before your next meal. If you want to try a prolonged fast, I would suggest a minimum of 2 to 3 days, because your body has to burn through all the it has to digest the food you last ate. It's got to use the nutrients from the food you last ate, get rid of any waste, drop like excess body water, burn sugar, glycogen out of your muscles and out of your body before it taps into actual body fat. So there's a whole process that your body has to go to before it can tap into its own stored body fat. But when you tap into that body fat, you know about it, and the weight just falls off. It's not a process that takes a long time. And for all the ladies out there that have struggled with weight, I think this is the only way. Out of everything I've tried, it's the only way. And it is, and once you learn about it, it makes sense. Lower the insulin. If insulin is a fat storage hormone and your insulin is always high, lower it. The only way to lower it naturally is to fast. Fast for as long as you can. And throughout my fast, I was drinking apple cider vinegar with fizzy water on ice, and to me that was just delicious. And also refeeding. I've never really had a problem with refeeding either, because I just eat meat and broth and eggs. And I think apple cider vinegar has helped that as well. So yeah, but yeah, that's my update. Yeah, the weather is really nice. It's so bright out there, but it's so hot. Yesterday was scorching. Today is a bit cooler, but the weather's been really nice. It's great being carnivore. Fasting is great. Finally figuring out the key to fat loss after it was staring me in the face all these years is amazing. I never want to be a gatekeeper. If I can help someone, then I will help someone if I can, you know. And I know that a lot of us women have trouble shedding fat. Please, ladies, if you're struggling, don't struggle no more. Just lower your insulin. That's all you need to do. Forget about calorie counting. Calorie counting does not work. And just think about this. Your ancient ancestors never used to count calories. Even 100 years ago, our relatives hundreds of years ago, nobody was fat and nobody counted calories. We just ate our food. It's not about calories. It's hormones, and we know it as well. Deep down, we women know it. Our hormones our hormones can be doing the most some days, and to stay in fat storage mode is not good. We need to come out of that, and to come out of it we need to fast, and that means not eating all the time, so we need to get used to that. You'll feel better for it afterwards anyway, so it's all good. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to add. I've just come from the gym. I'm gonna go and get my daughter now, and we're gonna hop to the shops because we have a family dinner tomorrow, and I'm contributing some food for the dinner. And guess what I'm contributing? I signed up for doing desserts of all things. Oh my gosh, I'm doing desserts, and I'm not doing no carnivore desserts either. I'm making a sticky toffee pudding and a summer fruit crumble. Everything will be made with fresh ingredients. I won't be eating it. If anyone asks me why, I'll just tell them because I'm not eating it. I don't eat sugar. I can't. It messes me up. So, but all of them lot eat it, so they can just eat it. And I know they're going to love it. It's going to be delicious, but I'm not going to eat it because I know it will make me sick. But hey, it is what it is. You know, I try to tell people, you know, just do it, but nobody listens. But it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on because I've got to get my daughter, go shopping and do these things. So, and it's hot as well. And I have to turn the aircon off in the car because it keeps making me sneeze. So I'm off, but I will keep you up to date with the fasting. And let me say one last time, fasting is amazing. It is just amazing, and I can't believe it took me so long to find it. It's amazing. It's biblical. I thank God for fasting. It is a miracle. It's changed my life. I thought carnivore had changed my life, but once I woke up and rediscovered prolonged fasting, that's changed the game. So the Holy Trinity of health and fat loss for me is a carnivore diet, prolonged fasting, and staying active. Everybody should do it. Our life would be so much better if everybody did it. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Take care and have a great day.